Welcome to Podcast by Yo. How are you guys doing tonight? It is a nice night in Seattle. Man, it's warm. It hasn't been this warm where you really don't need a jacket to sit outside and enjoy the stars, to enjoy your surroundings, to enjoy Mother Nature, to ground yourself, to just do those things. But yes, if you guys haven't had tuned in, we are on episode 4 of the journey in San Francisco. I took some time off to come home to visit my family, to spend time with my husband, to see my daughter for my birthday. But it's wrapping up. I gotta go back, you guys. It's time for me to go back. It's time for me to start this train because it's moving. It's moving. It doesn't have a stop. It doesn't have a destination. You know why it doesn't have a destination? Because I've prayed, I've wanted, I've cried, I've been broken down. I've been waiting for so long to walk in the things that I imagine, the things I hope for, the things I wish for, that now I don't expect anything less. And I don't expect anything that I don't know. I let things work out because when you try to work things out for yourself and you try to work things out in your mind, or you try to do it yourself, sometimes you can't rely on your own thoughts. I'm sorry. Sometimes we are very emotional human beings, and I'll be honest, sometimes women are very emotional. We got a lot of going on because my Sunday to my husband or to somebody else, to them it's Sunday. To me, I'm already on Wednesday. I'm busy. I'm moving my mind. So sometimes women, we can be irrational too and unreasonable. I can admit that I could be very unreasonable, but Ed and I are still doing good. So anyway, let's talk about the timeline, y'all. Let's get back to it. So sorry about that. Got off track. So tonight's episode is about reflecting and turning 39, you guys. Man. And I want to say something real quick. So I'm turning 39. But like I said, I have a 22-year-old, so do the math yourself. I don't have time for it. And I don't have time for you to ask ridiculous questions. I love you guys, though. I do. But sometimes the unspoken and unquestionable you can answer yourself and you can figure out yourself, or you could watch my earlier podcast and you'll know all more about me. Anyway, I'm 39 years old and I reflect back and I think to myself, I was making choices. I was writing checks. I was paying bills. I was doing a lot of stuff that people do now or they're headed to now. I was doing it when I was like 16, 17, 18 because I started my life a bit young. But that's okay though, because now I'm young enough to be a traveler. Be confident in myself more. So reflecting on turning 39 is more than just a gift to me. Because like I said last week, that 16-year-old was scared. Do you think that 38 girl was scared 4 weeks ago when she didn't have no... Absolutely, and I did it scared. I do it scared every time. Because number one, I like to compete with myself. I like to be like, you better do it. You better stay on business. You better stay on point. You better just go for it. Because I know that people out here are really clapping for me. So yeah, I'll get back to my timeline. So Monday I worked. Cool. Worked, finished, flew home. Yes, absolutely. Got home. And SeaTac was crazy, you guys. SeaTac, there was lanes, there was cars everywhere. There was this man was about to get towed. The police had to go hunt this man down, and I believe it was his grandma, but I'm not for sure. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, they was towing. So Ed was coming through. I seen him and just said, stop. I yelled, stop, stop the car. Because I knew if he had pulled over, he was not going to be able to get out. It was crazy. So anyway, then Wednesday, Girl, went to see Gigi. She gave me my warrior hairdo. Yes, absolutely. I earned every bit of it. I earned it because I didn't have housing. Then I got it. I was stressed by being scammed. Then I think Tuesday I got lost. Yep, Tuesday I got lost. Wednesday I got an accident. Thursday the CVS didn't help. It was a lot. Then Friday I got a ticket. Yeah. So when I came home, I was like, Gigi, help a girl out. And yeah, she did her thing. Thank you. Appreciate you. Shout out if you need somebody in Seattle, let me know. I'll pass you her number. Then Thursday I went and had a massage. I earned that too. Earned every bit of that massage. Great. Then Friday, man, my neighbors, I love them. They are so sweet. They're the ones that are clapping for me. They are clapping. Anyway, so my neighbor behind me, well, he's across the street from me. He has a tiki bar, and we had drinks and we celebrated. We talked about what my experiences have been like. It's fascinating there. Like I've said, you gotta go. If you haven't been, you need to go. Anyway, they had a cake for me. You guys, they came out with a cake singing me happy birthday. They didn't grow up with me. They just knew of me, and they met me, and I was genuine to them, and they loved me. And the crazy thing about it is they know my schedule more than I know my own schedule. That's how much they love me. And that is the most unconditional love from people that are not even related to you. Ooh, let's talk about that. People who don't even relate to you will try to make it and spend time with you. They'll bring you something you're not even expecting. I didn't expect him to do that. I just wanted to come over and chop it up and laugh a little bit and see what they was about, because we always want to know about each other and keep each other updated. But they loved me. They wanted me to succeed, wanted me to be successful. So that's what I'm saying, people. Put your team around people like that. Those are the ones that are going to clap over the most. They're going to build you a table. They're going to help you succeed. They're going to help you get around these pathways and these maps and things. The ones that are sitting there and they are stagnant and they're not helping you and they're not helping themselves and they are sitting on the sidelines and they are not having a job. They are want to have conversations in adults but don't want to do adult things. Those people, leave them alone. They are around you to show you what you do not need to be, what you do not want to be, and what you do not need to turn out to be. So listen to that. Just because they're blood doesn't mean that you don't have to be around them like that. You can see them when you want to see them. They don't have to be underneath you. They don't have to live with you. They don't have to do any of things. Those are your choices. So anyway, even your friends. Like I said, I've ended friendships lately. I do not have time for people. Ooh, thank you. It is my birthday. Thank you. That's not that. I do not like that. I do not like, people need to take care of people. Anyway, so that's what happened on Friday. And guess what kind of cake it was? Oh, Danae, sis, they got me a yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Yes, they did. Okay. And it was bomb. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. It was good. It was good cake. So my neighbors really did that for me. So thank them. They're the best right there. All right, then Saturday, Ed got me donuts. Yep, he got me donuts because it was donuts. And we said, every day that I'm at my house, my home, Ed's and I home that we've created, this backyard, this oasis that we have changed. I sit out here and have coffee every morning with my dogs. I read my Bible. I meditate. I reflect. I do all of those things. I try to get myself better, put new goals out, turn my tables, move some chess pieces around. I do. I really, really do. And I really love enjoying my backyard. I love it. So that was my coffee. And then we just moving through life. And it's Monday. And I go back tomorrow. And yesterday, I know yellow cake is your favorite with chocolate frosting. That's why it really meant something to me. So yeah, so then, now I'm going back, y'all. I'm going back. You know why? Because I have to keep going. I have to stand on business. I have to keep going in my goals. I have to keep going in my marriage goals, my motherhood goals, my self goals, my growth in myself, my self-esteem, my belief, my all of that. I have to keep going. And because it makes you a better person, to be honest, when you're around different people. Some people just stay stuck in the same place. No, you those people are broke-minded people. Don't be around those people. Just don't. But anyway, let me get back to my my reflecting. So, like I said, going into 39 has taught me a lot on elevating, growing in my peace, and who I'm going to walk with, because my choice now is my peace. I'd rather walk alone than be around unkindly. You know, stay away from those people. Stay away from people. They're not good. And then growth in my marriage. Marriage is hard. I've never truly talked about marriage on my podcast, because I don't want to ever rub people the wrong way. Hi, best friend. I don't want to ever do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing, because some people have different versions of their marriage. Oh, but I'll say this one thing. Women, 28 to 40. If you are not in a solid relationship and you want to be in companionship, you need to start dating for a spouse. I'm confused on women out here that are dating men. I love this person. Don't take this personal if you watch my podcast and you get upset. I'm using you for an example because I love you, not because I disrespect you or anything like that. Anyway, don't date men that are living in hotels. I'm sorry. Nope. If you are living in a hotel, that means that you are unstable. You are unstable somewhere. I don't know what you're unstable in, but you women, walk away. If you were in that time, that is the most valuable time of you. You better be escalating to your career, figuring out what you want, and dating for a partnership, dating for an investment. Marriage is not just, it's going to be love stories and fairy tales and sunsets and happy places. And zero, no, doesn't happen. There's sometimes you have to sleep in the opposite room because you're mad at that person. You don't want to leave that person, but you're pissed off at that person, and you don't want to end up on an episode of Snapped. So you go in the other room. You know, that happens. That's life. Marriage is not easy. Healthy marriages have good communication. I'll be honest, Ed and I had terrible communication in the beginning. You know why? Because we come from two way different worlds. When you come from two way different worlds, there is a lot of breakdown in communication. It really is. Somebody really thinks that it's terrible. That was my biggest probably fight is communication, is the breakdown, because the dialect is different. And they can totally be and compromise. Nobody wants to compromise. But the wife has to be more of the compromiser than anything. She gives up more than anything, because when you are dating, for a woman, if you're dating for a husband, you are dating for a husband who is going to provide, who is going to take care of the things that he's supposed to take care of, the household needs. A woman's job isn't supposed to take care of the household. she's supposed to make the house a home. She's not supposed to take care of the household. So let's get that fixed. But communication is the hardest in a marriage, and there's gonna be days where the shit just sucks. Be honest. There's lots of shit that happens, but marriage is not easy. It's like motherhood. Ooh, let's talk about that real quick. Motherhood is you're like a dirty towel. Yep, you're a used up dirty towel that gets thrown in the corner, and then when everybody wants something, everybody misses you, they just take that towel, grab it out the corner, and I'll wash it, make it real clean, probably put some bleach on it to make it shiny with some vinegar so it doesn't stink. And then they come, and then your towel is clean, so then they want to come over and ask for stuff. They want to be nice. Motherhood's raggedy. You get ran over. You get you're always wrong. You were always the villain. You were 100% always the villain. It doesn't even matter how nice you are. You could be nice. You went and bought them a cake. You could have did anything. But the moment you forgot something a day later, you are the villain. Motherhood's real raggedy, and fatherhood is real easy. Fatherhood, because men they're supposed to make money. They are like the ATM, so they're the happy parent. They're the happy parent. Like, oh yeah. She gets unhinged. Her bushes are, outgrowing and stuff. Everybody's like, oh, what's wrong with her? Maybe I need a nap. Maybe I need some food. Maybe I need everybody to stop yelling and things of that nature. Motherhood is you're not allowed to get your feelings hurt. You're allowed to get walked all over. And everybody is supposed to be okay with it. One thing I like about working is I'm my own human being. I'm my own identity. I don't have to bring any of those other things to work. And I'm not trying to say like motherhood's a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's hard. It's really, really hard work. And I have gotten to where Ed and I are empty nesters now, which is great, right? You make it to that level, you're like, but still, it's still raggedy. They still need you when they need you, love you when they love you, It's just, it is what it is. So, like I said, I'm growing into my my independence. I'm growing into my independence as in my spiritualness, my independence of saying no, not being a people pleaser anymore, not walking into an operating room and not doubting myself, giving myself more confidence and knowing I'm okay. Knowing, girl, you got, what's wrong? You're doing this. You're running this. You're doing it. You are doing it. And you have to keep going. The friends I've made, the things I've accomplished when I thought I wasn't even going to accomplish those things. So when I sit here today and say I'm going on 39, I am absolutely astounded with myself. I'm absolutely proud of myself. I am absolutely thrilled that I have come this far. And I look back at that 16-year-old giving birth, and I look at her and I imagine her, and I'm like, yeah, bitch, we did it. We did it. We beat the odds. And I'm out here enjoying everything I've worked for. Even the naysayers. Even people probably like, damn, she's still, yeah. Me and Ed, you my guy? Yeah. He's over there because we have a fire going. And you know what? Yes, people pleasing doesn't pay well. It is. It's never enough. It is absolutely never enough. It just never is. And it's really hurtful. That's the saddest part about it. Is really hurtful because you have put all your time and energy and you're wanting to do all these things, and you are feeling like you are doing somebody a service. Then they come back to you, slice you up, hand you your heart back, hurt your feelings, and then want you to come and say you're sorry. You hurt my feelings. No, that is not how it works. I don't know why. And I know it did hurt, my friend. I know it did. It's really sad. So yeah, All those things, oh, and my last thing is, once I said my last word, that's what I said. I'm not repeating myself. I'm not doing any of these extra things. It is what it is. I said it. I said it. That's it. I have decided that people should respect me enough because I have earned so much and I have done so much and I have did so much. I have not done the things that still haven't yet to be succeeded, that I don't need to have the last word. What I said is what I said. And that's it. But yes, so very proud of myself. And then, oh yeah, I forgot. Yesterday I went to a bonfire. Was that yesterday? Yes. Yeah, Ed, was that yesterday? The bonfire? Yeah, that was yesterday. We went to a bonfire at a friend's house. Thank you for the invite. Oh, shout outs. Shout out time. Yep, it's because it's coming to the end. It's coming to the end of my episode 4 birthday special. I shout out to my best friend Joe. Thank you for dinner on Thursday. I so enjoyed myself. That was a great place. I enjoyed my Cajun pasta rasta. Oh damn, that was bomb. And then Friday she picked me up and took me over to get these bath salts. Y'all about to take me a bath? Thank you. Gigi, shout out again. My hair. The body spa, thank you. Up in Mukilteo. Got my body back and right. I appreciate you. I appreciate United Airlines getting me here safely. Because, shout out to my best friend, my husband, my biggest support. Shout out to my neighbors, Glenn, Barb, Sue, Jeff, Mark, Electa, Crystal, for giving me a ride to the body spa because my car's in San Francisco. Ed picked me up. He sure was there. He was ready for his woman. I did miss him too, though. So, thank you. It looks cute, don't it? Don't it? It looked real good. Gigi did her thing. Who else am I missing? Oh, my coworkers were calling me to check on me and my landlord. And anybody else I missed, I'm sorry. Sorry I missed you on the shout outs. Oh, I shout out to all my haters. I shout out to people who wish this thing upon me that they're upset. But guess what? My prayer warriors are praying all around me. You can't, no, I got a huge ocean. You're not part in this anyway. So, I just hope that you take care of yourself. Great. And I pray for all the people that wish me well. I pray for all the people, and I thank them. And I thank all my supporters. Shout out to my supporters. Shout out to them. Oh, and Deb and Chris, my other neighbors. I'm telling you, I'm doing it with absolute faith, with some doubts. But then my doubts get shaken because God be like, what's your problem? Haven't I shown you enough? Haven't I given? Watch me. And then he double doses it. And I'm like, damn, you spun that. That's where I'm at. So anyway, so y'all, my time is up. Thank you for tuning in to Podcast by Yo, episode 4. The journey in San Francisco, the birthday turning 39, and enjoying what I have worked hard for and cried for and broke down for and thought she wasn't going to make it and thought that everything was against her. Yeah, we all have those doubts. We all have those things. We all have those oh, shout out to yes, Ed got me these earrings from a place online in San Francisco. I think the man was St. John. I'll post it. I'll post the picture of the box. But yes, so we all gonna do it. We all gonna do it. Let's keep going. It's not the end yet. Start over if you stopped. Who cares? Who cares? Give them something to talk about. Give them something to gossip about. Why you make tables. Why you make chairs. Why you make brand new furniture. Why you build a new house. Give them something to talk about. Why not? Why not? Because guess what? That's all they have time for anyway, is to talk, because they're not doing anything. So remember that. Set your seat, set yourself, stand up, post your posture, and know that you are about to succeed. You are about to be excellent, and take what is yours and do not hold back. So, Podcast by Yo has spoken. I will see you guys next week because she is back in San Francisco tomorrow night and she's back at work. So I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, my sister, Danae, my best friend, Joe, and all my other people. I love y'all. Take care. Good night.